voters got what they asked for.
And I would say that the shutdown, as distasteful as it was something that was necessary.
Our perspective in the legislature was very different and said, listen, we pulled an accounting gimmick basically to make it look like our budget was more balanced than it was. We now have an opportunity to undo that.
Now, when the state is broke, and don't let that surplus fool you too much, don't get too excited.
Yes, it was very difficult to balance the budget, and we did use gimmicks.
I think we did a really great job with the budget this last year.
And it is such a massive budget. I'm not sure I have a good answer for that.
Isn't it ironic that the food stamp program, part of the Department of Agriculture, is pleased to be distributing the greatest amount of food stamps ever?
Meanwhile, when you go to the Parks and Recs, or the Parks Department, they say don't feed the animals because they may become dependent and not be able to take care of themselves.
Frankly, Viagra can help produce life.
Obamacare will bankrupt and destroy our economy. Health insurance will disappear and the entire industry will be destroyed.
There's two things it would change radically. And those two things are, number one, if we could make sure that every kid that went to school graduated from high school. We could do that. And the second thing is if we could make sure that no one had children until they got married. If we could do those two things, about 90% of our health and human services spending would go away.
And what abortion tells men is they can use women and lose them.
For the record, nobody spends more time on this floor defending billionaires and millionaires and successful business people than I do.
The last four letters in Republican is I can. The last four letters of Democrats are rats.
So I think wealth, to me, is freedom.
It's indoctrination. Makes me wonder why we send our kids to these colleges.
Property taxes compared to neighboring states aren't really that bad.
And we also need to ensure that Dayton has balance